It's Mezcal Monday, and today we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of Local. Right here on the Tequila Hombre, coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre. I'm recuperating a little bit from that last video, and if you haven't seen it, I'll post a link to it up here. People are going crazy about this. And here's what I'd like you guys to do. If you decide to do the experiment yourself and test the tequila for additives, take a picture of your results at the end, post it on Instagram, put the name of the brand of the tequila that you tested, and tag at the Tequila Hombre on Instagram so I can see these pictures. And let's share them with everybody and see what we're finding out about some of these tequilas that are out there that we think may be sweet and have additives. It's a great experiment. It's working great. People are really enjoying it, and we're learning a lot, which is great. Okay, so let's get into what we've got today for our Mezcal Monday. All right, so as you know, I did a review on the 5 recommended mezcals for beginners. And after I posted that video, I got a message through Instagram from the owner of this brand, Local. And he said to me, hey, I noticed you did this video on mezcals for beginners. I think I have a great one. I'd like for you to check it out and see what you think and see if it would make that list. And I said, I'd be glad to check it out. I'd be glad to give you an unbiased, honest review. And so he sent me a bottle, and so here we are today. Now, one thing that's really different about this mezcal is that it is a pechuga. And normally in pechugas, they put something in the second distillation. And normally it's like meat or gin botanicals or something like that. Well, this particular mezcal uses fruit, which I found very interesting. And it should create a really interesting flavor profile. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into more about how this mezcal is made. All right, Local Mezcal. Their palenque is located in San Pablo Villa de Mitla in the state of Oaxaca in the Central Valley. The mezcalero's name is Leonel Hernandez. He uses agave that is 10 years old to make this mezcal. He cooks the agave in an earthen pit for 3 days. After the agave is done being cooked, the sugars are extracted from the agave fibers using an Egyptian mill. Then the mosto is placed into wooden vats where they do an open-air wild fermentation for 10 days. After it's done fermenting, it is then twice distilled using copper alembic stills. Now, in the second distillation, this is where the pechuga part comes in. They add agave hearts, which is a natural purifier, and then they add apples, oranges, bananas, and peaches to give it the flavor profile that they're looking for. It is then bottled at 42% alcohol, and the lowest price I've been able to find this for online was for $32.99. Everything sounds great in here, so let's move on to the tasting portion and see what this mezcal tastes like. All right, going up top to the pour cam. These bottles are actually kind of nice. They're made from recycled glass, and they actually just look cool. I mean, it's nothing really special, but they're hand blown. You can see the bubbles in the glass, and it is made from recycled glass. And you can tell they put more into the mezcal than they did in the bottle, which I appreciate, because a lot of times the stuff with the fancy bottles has a poorer quality mezcal in it. So this one looks nice. Even my wife said she likes the look of this bottle. So, all right, so I'm using, as usual, the Denver and Liley agave glass, which can be used for high proof spirits as well as regular 40% tequilas and mezcals. So we'll go ahead and pour some in the glass here. All right. And then let's go up and see what it looks like in the glass. Taking a look at this in the glass. As you can see, the legs and tears are just pouring down the side of this. There's more legs in this than a ZZ Top video. Looks great. Looks like it's going to have a nice viscous mouthfeel to it. Looking at the mezcal itself, it is crystal clear and looks beautiful. All right, so let's see what we get on the nose. Has nice fruitiness to it. Just a hint of smoke. So those of you like, I don't like smoky mezcal, hint of smoke. This won't bother you at all. Definitely picking up like citrus coming through. It's got a hint of cinnamony, like allspice in there as well. I'm picking up bananas from it as well. The fruit's really coming through. It's really got a nice nose on this. Let's see what we get on the tasting, the palate. Beautiful, silky, viscous mouthfeel to it. Coats the mouth wonderfully. Definitely picking up the fruit on this, you guys. Really nice. Getting definitely citrus, hint of banana. I'm actually picking up a little bit of the peach too, and I love a good sweet peach. It's also got a little bit of the smoke coming through, just a tad bit to kind of balance things out with all the fruity sweetness that's in there. It has a little bit of hint of like allspice, cinnamon type of flavor in there as well. This is a really nice mezcal. I definitely would recommend it for beginners. For those of you that are like, oh, I don't like smoky mezcals, you know, or I tried a mezcal once and it tastes like licking an ashtray. No, well, this one won't. This one will have some better flavors for you. And this is the type of mezcal that I would recommend you try to transition and get your palate used to a little bit of the smoke first before you start moving into some of the more smokier, more aggressive mezcals. So there you go. I would rate this one, I'd give this one 4 agave. It's good. I recommend it. Old Town Tequila in San Diego. You can find them online, Old Town Tequila. They sell it for $32.99, and I think that's a steal for this type of mezcal. I definitely would recommend picking up a bottle and trying it. And if you do, make sure you come back and comment on the video below and let me know what you think and if you agree with me, okay? If you've tried local mezcal, I would love to hear your comments below. Did our nose aromas and flavors match up? Comment below, let me know. If you've tried other mezcals that you like, that you think would be a good beginner mezcal, comment below, let me know, and I'll do a review if I can find it. If you have any other mezcals that you've seen that you'd like for me to do a review on, comment below, let me know. Don't forget to give me a like for the video information that I've shared, and more importantly, don't forget to subscribe. I've got some other great reviews coming up, as well as some great informational videos. We're going to share some excellent information for you guys. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you know when it happens. And more importantly, down below, there's a little notifications button. Click on the notifications button so you're notified as soon as I post those videos so you don't miss out on anything. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad mezcal. Salud.